접두사로 배우는 영단어 400. 접두사. 접두사는 항상 다른 단어의 앞에 결합되어 그 부속적인 의미를 한정해 주고 별개의 단어를 형성하는 역할을 한다. 부정접두사. 부정을 나타내는 중요한 접두사이다.
dis blah blah.
뭐뭐의 반대. 동의하다.
Agree, agree, agree.
반대하다.
Disagree, disagree, disagree.
순서, 차례.
Order, order, order.
무질서.
Disorder, disorder, disorder.
명예, 영광.
Honor, honor, honor.
불명예.
Dishonor, dishonor, dishonor.
복종하다.
Obey, obey, obey.
어기다.
Disobey, disobey, disobey.
나타나다.
Appear, appear, appear.
사라지다.
Disappear, disappear, disappear.
기쁘게 하다.
Please, please, please.
불쾌하게 하다.
Displease, displease, displease.
만족시키다.
Satisfy, satisfy, satisfy.
만족시키지 못하다.
Dissatisfy, dissatisfy, dissatisfy.
유리한 점.
Advantage, advantage, advantage.
불리한 점.
Disadvantage, disadvantage, disadvantage.
군비.
Armament, armament, armament.
군비 축소.
Disarmament, disarmament, disarmament.
찬성, 시인.
Approval, approval, approval.
불찬성, 반대.
Disapproval, disapproval, disapproval.
평안함, 만족.
Comfort, comfort, comfort.
불안, 불쾌.
Discomfort, discomfort, discomfort.
기품, 예절.
Grace, grace, grace.
창피, 망신.
Disgrace, disgrace, disgrace.
정직한.
Honest, honest, honest.
부정직한.
Dishonest, dishonest, dishonest. In blah blah.
뭐뭐의 반대. 능력.
Ability, ability, ability.
무력, 무능.
Inability, inability, inability.
완전한.
Complete, complete, complete.
불완전한.
Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete.
직접의.
Direct, direct, direct.
간접적인.
Indirect, indirect, indirect.
충분한.
Sufficient, sufficient, sufficient.
불충분한.
Insufficient, insufficient, insufficient.
보이는.
Visible, visible, visible.
보이지 않는.
Invisible, invisible, invisible.
공정, 공평.
Justice, justice, justice.
부정, 불공평.
Injustice, injustice, injustice.
정확한.
Accurate, accurate, accurate.
부정확한.
Inaccurate, inaccurate, inaccurate.
충분한, 적당한.
Adequate, adequate, adequate.
불충분한, 부적당한.
Inadequate, inadequate, inadequate.
수용력, 능력.
Capacity, capacity, capacity.
무능력, 무력함.
Incapacity, incapacity, incapacity.
제정신의,
sane, sane, sane,
미친, 제정신이 아닌,
insane, 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 il blah blah,
뭐뭐의 반대, 법률의,
legal, legal, legal,
불법의, 위법의,
illegal, illegal, illegal,
너그러운,
liberal, liberal, liberal,
인색한, 옹졸한,
illiberal, illiberal, illiberal,
학식 있는,
literate, literate, literate,
무식한,
illiterate, illiterate, illiterate,
논리적인,
logical, logical, logical,
비논리적인,
illogical, 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 I am blah blah,
뭐뭐가 아닌, 인내심 있는,
patient, patient, patient,
인내심 없는,
impatient, impatient, impatient,
완전한,
perfect, perfect, perfect,
불완전한,
imperfect, imperfect, imperfect,
공손한,
polite, polite, polite,
무례한,
impolite, impolite, impolite,
가능한,
possible, possible, possible,
불가능한,
impossible, impossible, impossible,
적당한,
proper, proper, proper,
부적당한,
improper, improper, improper,
도덕의,
mortal, mortal, mortal,
불멸의,
immortal, immortal, immortal,
성숙한,
mature, mature, mature,
미숙한,
immature, immature, immature,
죽어야 할 운명,
mortality, mortality, mortality,
불멸,
immortality, immortality, immortality,
부분적인, 편파적인,
partial, partial, partial,
공평한,
impartial, impartial, impartial,
겸손한,
modest, modest, modest,
겸손하지 못한,
immodest, 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 none blah blah,
무엇이 없는, 소설, 허구,
fiction, fiction, fiction,
실화,
non-fiction, non-fiction, non-fiction,
감각, 분별,
sense, sense, sense,
넌센스,
nonsense, nonsense, nonsense,
정직, 중직,
stop, stop, stop,
쉬지 않는,
non-stop, non-stop, non-stop,
흡연자,
smoker, smoker, smoker,
금연가,
non-smoker, 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 un blah blah,
뭐뭐 하지 않는, 할 수 있는,
able, able, able,
할 수 없는,
unable, unable, unable,
공정한,
just, just, just,
공정하지 못한,
unjust, unjust, unjust,
안락한,
comfortable, comfortable, comfortable,
불편한,
uncomfortable, uncomfortable, uncomfortable,
고정시키다,
fasten, fasten, fasten,
풀다,
unfasten, unfasten, unfasten,
잠그다,
lock, lock, lock,
자물쇠를 열다,
unlock, unlock, unlock,
자연의,
natural, natural, natural,
부자연스러운,
unnatural, unnatural, unnatural.
보통의,
Usual, usual, usual.
특별한,
Unusual, unusual, unusual. A blabla, B blabla, and blabla, G blabla, and T blabla.
뭐뭇이 아닌, 유신론,
Theism, theism, theism.
무신론,
Atheism, atheism, atheism.
표준의, 정상적인,
Normal, normal, normal.
비정상적인,
Abnormal, abnormal, abnormal.
고귀한,
Noble, noble, noble.
상스러운,
Ignoble, ignoble, ignoble.
북극의,
Arctic, arctic, arctic.
남극의,
Antarctic, antarctic, antarctic.
사회적인,
Social, social, social.
반사회적인,
Antisocial, antisocial, antisocial. Ilbanjubdusha, ilbanjubdusha, ilbanjubdusha. Re blabla.
다시, 짓다,
Build, build, build.
재건축하다,
Rebuild, rebuild, rebuild.
전화하다,
Call, call, call.
다시 전화하다,
Recall, recall, recall.
돌다,
Turn, turn, turn.
돌아오다,
Return, return, return.
팔다,
Sell, sell, sell.
되팔다,
Resell, resell, resell.
지불하다,
Pay, pay, pay.
갚다,
Repay, repay, repay. En blabla, em blabla.
뭐뭐하게 하다, 야영,
Camp, camp, camp.
야영하다,
In camp, in camp, in camp.
용기,
Courage, courage, courage.
격려하다,
Encourage, encourage, encourage.
위험,
Danger, danger, danger.
위태롭게 하다,
Endanger, endanger, endanger.
출석부,
Roll, roll, roll.
등록하다,
Enroll, enroll, enroll. Ud blabla.
듣다, 소리에,
Audio, audio, audio.
들을 수 있는,
Audible, audible, audible.
강당,
Auditorium, auditorium, auditorium.
청중,
Audience, audience, audience. Vis blabla.
보다, 볼 수 있는,
Visible, visible, visible.
방문하다,
Visit, visit, visit.
시각에,
Visual, visual, visual.
시력, 시각,
Vision, vision, vision.
방문객,
Visitor, visitor, visitor.
볼 수 없는,
Invisible, invisible, invisible. Dent blabla.
치아, 치아에,
Dental, dental, dental.
치과 의술,
Dentistry, dentistry, dentistry.
치과 의사,
Dentist, dentist, dentist. Pro blabla.
뭐뭐 대신에, 뭐뭐를 좋아하는, 뭐뭐 앞으로, 명사,
Noun, noun, noun.
대명사,
Pronoun, pronoun, pronoun.
미국의,
American, American, American.
친미의,
Pro-American, pro-American, pro-American.
나아가다,
proceed, proceed, proceed,
진보하다,
progress, progress, progress,
생산하다,
produce, 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 blah blah,
기억하다, 비망록,
memo, memo, memo,
기억하다,
remember, remember, remember,
기억,
memory, 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 blah blah,
둘, 두 번째, 자전거,
bicycle, bicycle, bicycle,
격주에,
biweekly, biweekly, biweekly,
이중 초점에,
bifocal, bifocal, bifocal,
이중 언어에,
bilingual, 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 blah blah,
하나, 연합,
union, union, union,
통일하다,
unify, unify, unify,
대학,
university, university, university,
통일,
unity, unity, unity,
우주,
universe, 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 blah blah,
뭐뭐의 앞, 전후에,
precede, precede, precede,
전쟁 전에,
pre-war, pre-war, pre-war,
서문,
preface, 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 post blah blah,
뭐뭐의 뒤, 전쟁 후에,
post-war, post-war, post-war,
추신,
postscript, postscript, postscript,
연기하다,
postpone, postpone, postpone,
전미사. 전미사는 항상 다른 단어의 어근 뒤에 결합되어 여러 가지 의미를 첨가해 주는 역할을 한다.
blah blah why,
뭐뭐하는 경향이 있는 장미,
rose, rose, rose,
발그레한
rosy, rosy, rosy,
소금,
salt, salt, salt,
짠,
salty, salty, salty,
먼지,
dirt, dirt, dirt,
더러운,
dirty, dirty, dirty,
털,
hair, hair, hair,
털투성이에,
hairy, 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 blah blah less,
멋멋이 없이, 기초,
base, base, base,
기반이 없는,
baseless, baseless, baseless,
주의,
care, care, care,
부주의한,
careless, careless, careless,
두려움,
fear, fear, fear,
두려움이 없는,
fearless, fearless, fearless,
가정,
home, home, home,
집 없는,
homeless, homeless, homeless,
희망,
hope, hope, hope,
가망이 없는,
hopeless, hopeless, hopeless,
휴식,
rest, rest, rest,
휴식이 없는,
restless, 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 blah blah ly,
뭐뭐하게, 아름다운,
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful,
아름답게,
beautifully, beautifully, beautifully,
빛나는,
bright, bright, bright,
환희,
brightly, brightly, brightly,
조심스러운,
careful, careful, careful,
조심스럽게,
carefully, carefully, carefully,
쉬운,
easy, easy, easy,
쉽게,
easily, easily, easily,
예쁜,
pretty, pretty, pretty,
예쁘게,
prettily, prettily, prettily,
거친,
wild, wild, wild,
거칠게,
wildly, 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 blah blah ful,
멋멋이 충만한, 조심,
care, care, care,
조심스러운,
careful, careful, careful,
의심,
doubt, doubt, doubt,
의심스러운,
doubtful, doubtful, doubtful,
두려움,
fear, fear, fear,
두려운,
fearful, fearful, fearful,
아름다움,
beauty, beauty, beauty,
아름다운,
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful,
도움,
help, help, help,
도움이 되는,
helpful, helpful, helpful,
희망,
hope, hope, hope,
희망에 찬 엘,
hopeful, 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 blah blah able, blah blah able,
뭐뭐 할 수 있는, 동의하다,
agree, agree, agree,
사끈사끈한,
agreeable, agreeable, agreeable,
받아들이다,
accept, accept, accept,
받아들일 수 있는,
acceptable, acceptable, acceptable,
즐기다,
enjoy, enjoy, enjoy,
유쾌한,
enjoyable, enjoyable, enjoyable,
공포,
horror, horror, horror,
무서운,
horrible, horrible, horrible,
의지하다,
rely, rely, rely,
믿을 수 있는,
reliable, 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 blah blah el,
뭐뭐와 관련이 있는, 감각,
sense, sense, sense,
관능적인,
sensual, sensual, sensual,
자연,
nature, nature, nature,
자연스러운,
natural, natural, natural,
정신,
spirit, spirit, spirit,
정신적인,
spiritual, spiritual, spiritual,
국민, 국가,
nation, nation, nation,
국가적인,
national, 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 blah blah ous,
뭐뭇이 충만한, 뭐뭇을 가진, 맛있는,
delicious, delicious, delicious,
불안한,
nervous, nervous, nervous,
유명한,
famous, famous, famous,
은혜로운,
gracious, gracious, gracious,
심각한,
serious, 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 blah blah ive,
뭐뭐하게 하는, 행하다,
act, act, act,
활동적인,
active, active, active,
끌다,
attract, attract, attract,
매력적인,
attractive, attractive, attractive,
감각,
sense, sense, sense,
민감한,
sensitive, sensitive, sensitive,
더하다,
add, add, add,
부수적인,
additive, 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 blah blah ish,
어디어디에서 기원하는, 뭐뭐한 성격을 가진, 어린아이,
child, child, child,
유치한,
childish, childish, childish,
바보,
fool, fool, fool,
어리석은,
foolish, foolish, foolish,
책,
book, book, book,
현학적인,
bookish, 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 blabla ion, blabla sion, blabla tion,
뭐뭐하는 행위, 뭐뭐하는 상태, 뭐뭐의 결과, 행하다,
act, act, act,
활동,
action, action, action,
교육시키다,
educate, educate, educate,
교육,
education, education, education,
보호하다,
protect, protect, protect,
보호,
protection, protection, protection,
형성하다,
form, form, form,
형성,
formation, 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 blabla ness,
뭐뭐하는 상태, 부주의한,
careless, careless, careless,
부주의,
carelessness, carelessness, carelessness,
다정한,
friendly, friendly, friendly,
다정,
friendliness, friendliness, friendliness,
무서운,
fearful, fearful, fearful,
무서움,
fearfulness, fearfulness, fearfulness,
졸린,
sleepy, sleepy, sleepy,
졸림,
sleepiness, 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 blabla age,
뭐뭐하는 행위 또는 상태, 차,
carriage, carriage, carriage,
결혼,
marriage, marriage, marriage,
분노,
outrage, outrage, outrage,
용기,
courage, courage, courage,
손상,
damage, 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 blabla ship,
뭐뭐의 상태, 기술, 권위, 직업, 어려운,
hard, hard, hard,
고난,
hardship, hardship, hardship,
친구,
friend, friend, friend,
우정,
friendship, friendship, friendship,
친구,
fellow, fellow, fellow,
친교,
fellowship, fellowship, fellowship,
학자,
scholar, scholar, scholar,
학자,
scholarship, scholarship, scholarship,
귀부인,
lady, lady, lady,
귀부인, 신분,
ladyship, ladyship, ladyship,
선수권 보유자,
champion, champion, champion,
선수권,
championship, 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 blabla ence, blabla ency,
뭐뭐의 상태, 행위, 과정, 다르다,
differ, differ, differ,
차이,
difference, difference, difference,
존재하다,
exist, exist, exist,
존재,
existence, existence, existence,
유창한,
fluent, fluent, fluent,
유창함,
fluency, fluency, fluency,
긴급한,
urgent, urgent, urgent,
긴급한,
urgency, urgency, urgency,
결석한,
absent, absent, absent,
결석,
absence, absence, absence,
의지하다,
depend, depend, depend,
의지, 의존,
dependency, 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 blablement,
뭐뭐하는 상태, 행위, 결과, 성취하다,
achieve, achieve, achieve,
업적,
achievement, achievement, achievement,
정하다,
appoint, appoint, appoint,
약속,
appointment, appointment, appointment,
말하다,
state, state, state,
진술,
statement, statement, statement,
떨어져서,
apart, apart, apart,
아파트,
apartment, apartment, apartment,
흥분시키다,
excite, excite, excite,
흥분,
excitement, excitement, excitement,
움직이다,
move, move, move,
움직임,
movement, 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 blabla ery, blabla ery, blabla ory,
뭐뭐와 관련이 있는, 뭐뭐를 하는 장소, 도서관,
library, library, library,
필요한,
necessary, necessary, necessary,
제과점,
bakery, bakery, bakery,
기업,
memory, memory, memory,
사전,
dictionary, dictionary, dictionary,
중요한,
primary, primary, primary,
문방구,
stationary, 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 blabla ity, blabla ty,
뭐뭐하는 상태, 능력,
ability, ability, ability,
자선,
charity, charity, charity,
질,
quality, quality, quality,
아름다움,
beauty, beauty, beauty,
활동,
activity, activity, activity,
영원,
eternity, eternity, eternity,
정직,
honesty, honesty, honesty,
안전,
safety, 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 blabladom,
뭐뭐의 성격, 영역, 직위, 상태, 지루한,
bored, bored, bored,
지루,
boredom, boredom, boredom,
왕,
king, king, king,
왕국,
kingdom, kingdom, kingdom,
신문,
newspaper, newspaper, newspaper,
신문계,
newspaperdom, newspaperdom, newspaperdom,
자유로운,
free, free, free,
자유,
freedom, freedom, freedom,
현명한,
wise, wise, wise,
지혜,
wisdom, 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 blabla 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 or,
뭐뭐하는 사람 혹은 사물, 간청하다,
beg, beg, beg,
고지,
beggar, beggar, beggar,
거짓말하다,
lie, lie, lie,
거짓말장이,
liar, liar, liar,
춤추다,
dance, dance, dance,
무도인,
dancer, dancer, dancer,
그리다,
paint, paint, paint,
하다,
painter, painter, painter,
굽다,
bake, bake, bake,
빵 제조업자,
baker, baker, baker,
행하다,
act, act, act,
연기자,
actor, 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 blah blah in, blah blah in,
어디 어디에 사는 사람, 쿠바,
Cuba, Cuba, Cuba,
쿠바인,
Cuban, Cuban, Cuban,
아프리카,
Africa, Africa, Africa,
아프리카인,
African, African, African,
한국,
Korea, Korea, Korea,
한국인,
Korean, Korean, Korean,
이탈리아,
Italy, Italy, Italy,
이탈리아인,
Italian, 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 blah blah cin,
뭐뭐의 기술을 가진 자, 음악,
music, music, music,
음악인,
musician, musician, musician,
기술,
technique, technique, technique,
기술자,
technician, technician, technician,
정치,
politics, politics, politics,
정치가,
politician, politician, politician,
마술,
magic, magic, magic,
마술사,
magician, 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 blah blah ist,
뭐뭐 하는 사람, 예술,
art, art, art,
예술가,
artist, artist, artist,
피아노,
piano, piano, piano,
피아노 연주자,
pianist, pianist, pianist,
바이올린,
violin, violin, violin,
바이올린 연주자,
violinist, violinist, violinist,
생물,
biology, biology, biology,
생물학자,
biologist, biologist, biologist,
인간이,
human, human, human,
인본주의자,
humanist, 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 blah blah en,
뭐뭐로 만든, 뭐뭐하게 하다, 비단,
silk, silk, silk,
비단으로 만든,
silken, silken, silken,
양모,
wool, wool, wool,
모지개,
woolen, woolen, woolen,
목재,
wood, wood, wood,
나무로 만든,
wooden, wooden, wooden,
금,
gold, gold, gold,
금으로 만든,
golden, golden, golden,
빛,
light, light, light,
비추다,
lighten, lighten, lighten,
부드러운,
soft, soft, soft,
부드럽게 하다,
soften, soften, soften,
하얀,
white, white, white,
하얗게 하다,
whiten, whiten, whiten,
놀람,
fright, fright, fright,
놀라게 하다,
frighten, 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 blah blah ize,
뭐뭐하게 하다, 실제,
real, real, real,
실현하다,
realize, realize, realize,
기억,
memory, memory, memory,
암기하다,
memorize, memorize, memorize,
강조,
emphasis, emphasis, emphasis,
강조하다,
emphasize, emphasize, emphasize,
접,